Welcome to WordPress News by Pixelweb. In this episode, we're going to talk about an issue that a lot of people have been bringing up over the past couple of weeks. It's an issue with the WordPress admin section, in particular the WordPress admin bar on the sidebar of the backend of people's websites. What they've been noticing is when using the Chrome browser, there's been some issues with the links in the sidebar. So let's look at what this is. I was able to reproduce the issue myself for demonstration purposes. And as you can see, when you're in the back end, the links kind of look a little bit funny. They don't act as they're supposed to. Sometimes they hover over each other. You click on them and then, they seem to get a little bit distorted. You hover over and see you had this issue with the collapse menu popping up twice. So what some people have done is just collapse the sidebar and then expand it again. It seems to have fixed it, but if you start navigating around again, you start seeing the issue repeated. So how do you get a permanent fix? Well, first thing to note, this is not a WordPress bug. This is not an issue with the WordPress software. This is actually an issue with the Chrome browser in particular. Chrome is already in the process of working on a fix for this since they are aware of it. But in the meantime, we need to resolve this since Chrome is actually one of the best browsers to use overall. So what you would need to do in order to resolve this is you would have to go to this URL, and I'll put a copy to this link in the description below. It is Chrome, and then flags, and then disable slimming paint. So it'll bring you straight to this section, and you're going to want to, where it says enable, you're going to want to just click on that to enable it, and it looks like it just says disable at this point. Alright, so once you click on that, just click on relaunch now to relaunch a browser. So we're going to see if that fixed it. Now just make sure that your settings look like my settings on the screen here. Go back to the browser for the WordPress website. It looks to be fixed, but let's look around. We're going to click on some of the links. And look at that. Everything is fixed and working the way it's supposed to. It's a relatively simple fix to do, and it solves a ton of headaches for people who, overall love the Chrome browser because it is, again, a very good browser to use. But it does unfortunately have a bug that impacts the way some links are viewed in the admin section of the WordPress websites. So again, the URL that you're going to want to visit is this URL here, and you're just going to want to make sure that this here says disable. Originally says enable, but you want to just make it say disable. So hopefully that solves a lot of people's issues that they've been facing with the WordPress backend. We're happy to say that this is not a WordPress issue itself. This is again a Chrome browser issue with a very easy solution, and actually the Chrome development team is going to resolve this themselves when they update the Chrome browser in the next release. So once again, thank you for watching WordPress News by Pixelweb. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, just feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe, since we'll be giving you the latest news as it pertains to WordPress right here on Pixelweb's YouTube channel. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe.